Hello everyone, and welcome to our top 8 match for Season 2 of the CGC Draft League. So our top 8 opponent is going to be a wonderful content creator in the community, Kira, who is the coach of the Treasure Town Togepis, all the T's. So yes, I did say this is a top cut match, so that means this is for all the marbles. If we lose this, we are out. So yeah, this is really getting to the high stakes now. So even though we may have an undefeated season so far, if we lose this, you know, it's not going to be nothing. We are done. So yeah, we've definitely had to work very hard on prepping for this week, not just because of the stakes, but also because of her team. It is absolutely terrifying, y'all. She has Fluttermane. I believe she got second in the draft and scooped up Fluttermane real quick, and it's probably like, I'd argue it's probably the scariest and strongest mon introduced in Gen 9, at least not considering the box art legends. Then she picked up Togepis, enabled the photosynthesis, and then crafted an insanely powerful Sun team. Pretty hyper offensive overall. And our team, I really feel like our team struggles, not only with just like hyper offense, but just like Sun in general. Like, it's just a really hard kind of archetype to deal with because we have quite a few fire weaknesses in general. So yeah, we've had to plan very carefully for this matchup, and here's hoping this won't be our last, because it very much well could be. But if you want a more in-depth analysis of the team, of course, please do check out the team builder video. I'll briefly go over it here, of course. So starting up with Golden Go, also round 1 pick, you know, it's so good. We've got the Citrus Berry, holding the Citrus Berry. We've got Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot, and Protect with Terrafire. You may notice quite a few Terrafires this week. I just feel like defensively it's just too good into her team because of just to stop the fire spam. It means we can resist Torkoal's attacks, we can resist Moonblast from Fluttermane. There's just a lot of nice defensive properties that the fire typing gives, which is something we lack as a base on our team. So yeah, Terrafire is how we're going to get access to that. This is pretty standard outside of that, but the Citrus Berry should allow us a bit more longevity and maybe more opportunities to get up a Nasty Plot, which is going to be quite important, I think, to really get us going with Golden Go this week. We've got Annihilate next. Now, how could this really be a top 8 match without the spice? Because we've got Rage Fist, Stomping Tantrum, Rest, and Protect. We're running Resto Chesto, everyone. Terrafire also. So we did a lot of testing, and while Fire Punch seems like it could be a good coverage move to have, I'm really not sure if we need much else than this. So I thought, you know what, if we get an opportunity to just get all our health back, then the rest could be really cool. And the fact that Annihilate with its Rage Fist, you know, stacking, the more and more you get attacked, like by basically having a second HP bar, if we get into a position to do that, like that could really go far in letting Rage Fist just take massive KOs. So yeah, here's the hope with the ape here. We've got Noiva next with the Focus Sash, holding the Focus Sash. And we've got Air Slash, Draco Meteor, Tailwind, and Protect. Just dual stabs and Tailwind. Nice supportive role, pretty fast. We've got you'll see on the Jolteon as well, we've kind of got enough speed on the Noiva and Jolteon to outspeed a Fluttermane if it's going for a special attack booster. If it's going for the speed booster, then it has to be faster than what our Noiva and Jolteon speed are, basically. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to prefer, really, until I see how the matchup goes. But like in general, like, sure, she may be able to get the jump on Nerva and Jolteon, but that also means she's doing less damage overall. So there's a trade-off, of course. The dual stabs is generally quite nice, just to hit a lot of targets hard this week. Maybe the Leafeon. I think the Leafeon is a massively underrated threat on her team, and I'm wondering if she's going to identify that for this week. So yeah, Noiva will play a massive role if that's the case. And then Terra Steel, outside the Torkoal, Steel is also a pretty great typing to have. So resisting Fairy is great, being immune to poison from the Toxtricity, especially if it wants to play some like Scarf Acid Spray stuff into us, that could be really scary. So yeah, that's the main appeal of that. We've got Arboliva next, which is Seed Sower and Leftovers, so really going heavy on the recovery this week if possible. We've got Leaf Storm, Earth Power, Pollen Puff, and Protect. Once again, Terrafire. I just feel like for the kind of bulkier mons, so you know, the Annihilate, Golden Go, and Arboliva, they just really appreciate Terrafire because it just means that there's nothing really on her team other than outside of like scary terrors that could suddenly come out of nowhere that like really deals with a fire type immediately. So I just think it's the best thing to have overall. Leaf Storm is a great move to just swing at maybe a target that doesn't resist the grass hard. Even things that resist, like Leaf Storm, if we've got the Seed Soul up, is going to chunk targets massively. Earth Power, there's a lot of ground weak mons, especially the Toxtricity. That's one of the main targets of Earth Power. Revavroom, it could be really nice against. It's not bad for Toxapex either if that comes. And then Pollen Puff is great into Leafeon, but also as a side for healing ourselves, because you'll see as we get to the tail end of the team, we are playing kind of the bulky approach. You know, I'll be really surprised this is what we're talking about. So yeah, I think Pollen Puff could go a long way in keeping our mons alive this week. We've got Jolteon next, which is a Volt Absorb with the Light Clay, which is to enable the 8 turns of Light Screen that we're running. We've just got the Stab Thunderbolt, but then outside of that, we've also got Charm and Eerie Impulse. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be bringing Jolteon to any of these matches, but if I figure out that the Flutter Mane is slower than Jolteon, I think it enables it really nicely to just spam Eerie Impulse and Light Screen and maybe charm at the scarier physical attackers on a team. So it's just meant as kind of a fast damage mitigation mon. So if I figure out it might be good, I can see it coming maybe to Game 2 situation, but we'll have to see for sure. Terra Steel, similar situation as Noivern, as it's kind of the speedy approach. I like the Terra Steel over the Terra Fire. And then you've got Skuntank, hopefully the star of the show. This thing is so bulky this week. Like, we're talking so much special defense with the Assault Vest, because I need something to survive the onslaught of Fluttermane. It's so scary. We've got Gunshot, Foul Play, Sucker Punch, and Snarl. Snarl, of course, being a great option to spam into the scarier special attackers on her team, which are in a plenty. So yeah, I'm really expecting Skuntank to go hard, and it's probably going to be brought into every match this week. Terra Flying is kind of just covering for a Terra Ground Leafeon, which really scares me a lot. So if we have to Terra with Skuntank, it's not ideal, but we have an out against that, because I don't really see us going for a Terra outside of that. So yeah, that is the team. I'm not going to keep Kira waiting any longer. I believe she has the code already. So yeah, we're going to join on the Union Circle this week. I'm not sure if we're going to be given an essay or not. Let's see. Yes, we do. Yeah, of course. That's okay, though. Don't mind me, just hiding my anxiety for this match. We have prepped a lot, but, like, it's very different prepping with your front office and the match itself, because while we have an idea of what we expect Kira may bring, like, you know, it can go very much haywire in the match itself, because she might have a completely different idea, so... You know, you can only prepare so much and then go from there, basically. But yeah, here we are. Get some water. I'm already dehydrated. That's what stress does. I'm really curious what she's going to bring. Because I think there's, like, I 100% expect the Fluttermane and Torkoal to come, like, no doubt in my mind. I think Toxtricity is pretty good as well. But outside of that, like, I can see her bringing anything. Like, while I do think Leafeon is really strong into our team, there's a chance she may go the Tropius route more, or maybe she'll bring both, who knows. So we'll have to see on that regard. And then Revavroom, I think, is underrated into our team, not bad at all. So that could be a thing. Sableye, I mean, Sableye, you can run any set on it, so that could be really disruptive and annoying if that comes. Toxapex, well, I'm not massively worried about it. Like, if, you know, she takes out some of the biggest threats against her, then, oh man, I'm distracted. Gotta go for the spin. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Looks like she's opened up her Pokeportal. Let's get to it. What was I saying? Yes. Yeah, Sableye is a menace for sure, and it's just like there's so many different sets it can run. It can run the Dual Springs, which might make her team harder to break, and then there's also the the Encore Disable stuff, and thank goodness we have Golden Go as like some way to deal with that just through our good as old ability, because outside of that, like, that could become really frustrating. That's kind of half of why I'm not running any setup on Annihilate this week. I mean, sure, we have rest, but I didn't want to run something like Bulk Up when we might just get Encore locked into that. So I just want to focus on the offense. That's the idea behind that. I wonder if the Indeedee comes as well. I think it's an underrated threat. Like, we have good answers to it in Skuntank, but like, if I get out positioned and Indeedee comes in, starts clicking Psychic into like Annihilate or something, or overrides the terrain that Arbolive has got, like, that could be kind of rough, you know. Chris says, good luck, have fun. You too. Searching on double battle. Whew. It's such a power play if the Mischievous comes. That'd be so cool to see. That's the only one I've kind of not really thought too much about, but like they're all viable with the right sets, so... Oh, communication error. That's not ideal. I wonder why that's happened. Are we like disconnected in the Union Circle, or...? Yeah, looks like it. That's a bit bizarre. Okay, well, we can try again, that's okay. I am still online, right? Yeah. Oh, let me message her. My internet's fine, for once. It's like a massive surprise. It's not my end, it seems, for once. Okay, yeah, I'll give setting up Union Circle a go, never mind. Maybe it's just Gen 9 being whack, because, yeah, that's this game in a nutshell a lot of the time. You know, we went through 7 weeks of it going perfectly, at least on our match, so, you know, it could be worse. Let's just hope it doesn't actually happen in the match. That would be devastating. Like, that's the last thing I want in this match to happen. I'd rather get crit every single turn than have a disconnect. At least it's legit in that way. Having said that, I really hope I don't get crit every time. That'd be pretty sad. Because in fairness, in practice, like, it happened quite a few times as well, which maybe I'm asking for it with the snail mitigation strats that I've been going for, but man, when you've got a good game plan going, and then you just get crit through all your drops and things, or her drops, their drops, it's just like a bad time. And, you know, it could happen in the match, you never know, so... I've had many times in the past where you think, you know, my luck won't be that bad in the real thing, right? On an important set, and then you get to the set, and then it has other plans, so... Yeah. Just thinking back to the Players' Cups and things. I think I got knocked out once by the infamous muddy water drop from 3D into immediate miss, which cost the game immediately. But, you know, that's nothing out the ordinary. That's 3D we're talking about there, so... Hold on, I'll give a little mini spin again. It's an important ritual, regardless of how many times you do this. Okay. Should both be doing without code. I think that's what we were doing before, so let's hope that we can connect just fine. Let it go immediately. Love that. Okay. Maybe the small downtime has gave me a moment to compose myself. Not really. Anticipation is killing me. Alright. Here we go. Bring it on, Kira. I think it's important to put the AI Professor on for this because we're in Top Cut now. This is serious stuff, and I wouldn't have it any other way, so... Alright, what the 6? Okay, interesting. The Leafeon is there. Damn it, I was really hoping it wouldn't be. Okay. Plus Arena, obviously. Torkoal, obviously. Leafeon, not surprised. Toxtricity is there. The Indeedee is the only one that is kind of slightly surprising. Like, I don't think it's bad by any means, but, you know, it's wasn't at the forefront of our plans, so... I'm going to do Northern Scum Tank first. I think this was always our plan as a lead. Without knowing exactly what the sets are, I think it just gives us a chance to get a lot of info on the team, hopefully, through the Frisk and maybe the speed tiers and such, so that should be nice. I think Golden Go is essential, especially until we figure out the Sableye set. And then I think Arboliver is best in the back as well. I think it has good defensive synergy with Golden Go, so maybe if the Flutter Mane's like a spec set, we can take advantage of that. So we'll have to see. Yeah, no point delaying any longer, let's go. She's thinking too. Boy oh boy. I do hope it's a Flutter Mane lead. I feel like it's desirable from our end as well, because it just puts on so much offensive pressure, so let's see. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have chose this track. The pressure. Great names. Okay, so we did practice against this lead, so I'm not completely upset to see this. It's a Focus Sash and Choice Specs. John Mayer. Who's John Mayer? John Mayer is Toxtricity, so the Flutter Mane Sash. Interesting. That means it can, of course, change up its moves, though. Interesting. Okay, so that was Specs, right? Oh my god, I'm already doubting before I just saw it. It's Choice Specs, not Choice Scarf, right? Oh god. I'm going to Protect and Snarl. I think that's the safest turn 1 we can do here, and hope for the best. See what she wants to do. Immediate Terror. I hope this doesn't backfire. Let's see, what's it going to be? Is it Tox? It is. Is Terra normal? It's Terra Ground! Oh no, it's going for the Skuntank. Oh god. Well, I'm glad I'm Assault Vest, but that is still going to be a scary hit we're probably going to have to deal with here. Oh boy. That is clearly trying to snipe me right now. Blossom to Novan, don't mind that. And Terra Blast, of course. It was Specs, right? I'll probably have to tear off the damage here. Let's see. Eating it. Alive. Let's go. There goes the Snarl. Excellent. Breaks the Sash. Damage mitigation on a choice set. Love to see it. Okay. Now what? Because Skuntank took a fair bit of damage there, to be fair. We could go into Arboliver, to be honest. It's not a horrible switch into a locked-in ground Terra Blast and the Moonblast that's been thrown about here. At the same time, I might just want to get the Tailwind up, and I think that's probably better, honestly. Do I care about getting more Snarls off, though, or go for raw damage? I think it's just better to get damage here. I'm going to try and Gunk Shot the Flutter Mane. It might give me some info on the defensive calcs, assuming it hits, which is not guaranteed, so... Okay, we survived that, not bad. There goes the Tailwind. It's going to take shit out speed now, I believe. Yep, we do hit, thank goodness. How much damage? Oh, so good, so good. Okay, shame it's not a KO, but like, I'll take that. Do we survive this now? We should do. It's not happened. Oh, beautiful. Lovely calcs. Okay. Now what? Do we want Draco or do we want Air Slash? Because I think Air Slash plus Snarl's decent here. We could also go for the Draco if we're just trying to get a nuke off. But then Air Slash is good for just getting a potential flinch chance, which I don't hate. Of course, I'm risking this by clicking Snarl as well, but honestly I think it's worth doing. And I actually will click Air Slash because Noivern, assuming the Snarl goes off, shouldn't go down here. And it can't KO me with Terra Blast, so I think it's worth doing this. See if the Flutter's just sacked or not. No, the Tox comes out, but that means Flutter probably has to go down unless it's clicking Protect, so... Let's see. Talker comes out. Oh, this might be the speed booster though. This is important right now. Is it speed? It is. Okay, good to know. So the jolting strategy might not work as effectively. Okay. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I was just talking about potential Snarl misses and we missed Air Slash. Jesus. This is not how you want it to go. Okay, with the speed boost, that means that the Flutter Mane will outspeed Skuntank though. Which is scary, I have to say. I have to Sucker Punch here if I'm hoping to get a KO. Or I could just KO with Noivern Air Slash. That's not a terrible idea either, to be honest, but if the Talker's going for Heat Wave, then that means both my ones might go down, and that is also unideal. I could Sucker and Draco, but I just don't want no event to go down. I don't like letting myself just have the 2 back ones immediately, so I'm going to Sucker Punch and hope it isn't the switch. Okay, so it looks like she's attacking, so we should get a KO here. Nice. Okay, what's the Torkoal doing? If I had to guess, it's probably just a Heat Wave or something, so I assume Skuntank's going down here. It is Eruption, my goodness. Well, I'm glad I got a Snarl off on that, first of all. Okay. Yeah, Skuntank going down a little sooner than hoped, I have to say. I was hoping it could dish out more damage on the field, but that's okay. If the Trox is there and it specs Terra Blast, then I can't really do Golden Go because it's just going to nuke me with the fire move, right? Having said that, I could go for like Draco Meteor into Tox, and we've still got Tailwind up, so we can also like go for Make It Rain or something, which isn't horrible. Or we could just do Arbaliver and just maybe force a Sludge Bomb out of there. I'm gonna do Golden Go. Okay, out comes Tox again, okay. So it specs, that which means we can probably, we should outspeed. Yeah, we've got Tailwind up still, right? 1 turn of it, sure. I wonder what's in the back. It might be Leafeon, that would be really scary, but I think Arbaliver can handle that if that's what it is. We got a Snarl Drop on the Torkoal, yes. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna go for Draco Meteor into Tox, and I'm gonna go for Terrafire and Make It Rain. I need to get the KO on Tox right now. I guess I could go for Shadow Ball, but I wouldn't mind some damage on the Torkoal as well, to be honest, so yeah, I'll do this. Go for Terrafire, obviously to try and take the Fire-type attack coming from Torkoal. Now, of course, this play, I'm relying on Draco Meteor to hit there. If it misses, then we are probably screwed. But I've already missed the Air Slash, like, you know, I need some lot to go my way here, so... Okay, we hits, thank goodness. Massive damage and Make It Rain, definitely KO. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Not bad damage into Torkoal, to be honest. Looks like kind of just the max HP, max special attack kind of roll if I had to guess, but hard to say. I assume it's Eruption coming out, but let's see. It's Heat Wave, okay. Expecting that I'm going to do some damage. Okay, well we've got the Snarl Drop and it's now stuck on the field, which is not bad, but of course there is 1/1/1 we have to worry about, so let's see. Especially with the Tailwind now gone. Alright, Jonas is Leafeon. Oh, that thing's so scary, but it's not Terran. I think Leafeon is scariest when it's Terran, which means it can't go for any crazy like Terra Blast or something, so unless it's like Power Herb Dig, we should be fine. I could just KO the Torkoal with like an Earth Power, and I don't hate that I did, to be honest. I could also just double protect and see what she's doing, but if she goes for like a random sword stance, then I'm gonna have major regrets. So I don't think it's worth doing that. There's nothing that can hit Golden Go, right? I think we should be fine. I'm gonna protect the Arbaliver, I think, and go for a Nasty Plot. Because I think +1, which I'll be after this, should be able to KO Leafeon. X-Scissor, haha! I had a feeling, okay. Decent. The Torkoal didn't protect though. I was considering going for Earth Power into that, but let's see what happens here. Okay, we should eat that. Kind of. But that was in Citrus range, so I don't mind that. That's decent. Okay. Okay, at this point I think it's just worth swinging, so I'll go for Earth Power and Make It Rain. Yeah, I'm happy with this. That shouldn't KO. Yeah, that's just the kind of range you expect if it's Life Orb, so I'm pretty sure that's Life Orb off of that damage. Right? No, it's not. Oh, interesting. I hope I didn't mess up my calcs, but you know what? It's okay. Gotta go clean the field. We're fine. Ooh, okay. Well, that's game 1. One step closer to a win. I really hope I didn't mess up my calc, because it's totally possible that the Exorcist just does that much damage without Life Orb. Or maybe it's Choice Band and it was a low roll or something. But I don't know, I just feel like Choice Band Leafeon seems like an odd choice, so yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm willing to bet on that. It's probably me done goofing, you know? Oh man, do I want to change up the strat in any way here? That's the real question. Because that worked out somewhat well, to be honest. Of course, the Terra Ground Terra Blast is not ideal, considering Skuntank went down a bit sooner than hoped, but it still managed to do what I needed it to, so that's not bad. Jolteon? I mean, I could do Jolteon. Okay, sure, it's a faster Flutter main, but it's also a bit on the... Sorry, what am I trying to say? The fact that its speed means it's not doing as much damage, right? So I might be able to get away with doing Jolteon. Could go really hard with the Eerie Impulse, to be honest. If I do Jolteon, who do I pair it with? My issue with Jolteon though is that the Terra Blast and Tox would just ruin me, you know, and that scares me. I don't hate it as a lead though. Oh, you know what, I'm going to do it. I really hope this isn't a mistake, but you know what, I'm a game up, so let's take risks. I think Golden goes essential. Do I still bring Noivern? I feel like it has to come because of Leafeon, if that's what like comes in the front this time. Noivern in the back feels weird though, I don't know. But then it could be a perfect late game Mon. We get Golden go with the Bolt, get it set up, and then get Noivern in to click Tailwind. Yeah, I'm going to try that. Let's give it a go. This is a bit more spontaneous in terms of the general strats we've been planning for this, so I hope it works out. I'm just using my guts and intuition here. Okay. Indeedy. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if the Indeedy's like a Scarf set. See, having Wyndon now would have been nice for the Frisk, but is what it is, right? What's Indeedy doing, I wonder? Can it really touch Skuntank? I feel like this lead can't really do much to Skuntank, but I could be horribly wrong, so yeah, we'll have to see. I think the best thing I could do here is just set the light screen and click Snarl. Let's just go all front on the damage mitigation here. Then maybe we can focus on damage next turn. Shadow Ball. It's a who? It's a Skuntank, and we just confirmed it's Scarf, so that's cool. I guess you're trying to get a special defense drop, which I totally respect, because I mean, yeah, you need to break this thing. But look at that, I'm just so bulky. Love it. And then we've got light screen, and we're getting a Snarl. Oh, this is great. Okay. So we land both, that's good. Love that. Breaks the Sash, does super effective into Indeedy. This is alright, don't mind this. Now I could become even more obnoxious and start clicking Eerie Impulse, or I could go for damage with Thunderbolt. Honestly, I think I'm just better off clicking Eerie Impulse here. Maybe Eerie Impulse plus Gunk Shots? Because I'm not as worried about the Indeedy, especially if it's scarfed into Shadow Ball. But then having said that, maybe that's why I should ignore it, right? And I should be focusing on Flutter Mane. Yeah, I probably should do that. Let's be sensible here. We could just go for the attack as well, but then we could also just Eerie Impulse this and not worry about it entirely, you know? That's also not bad. Based on the Snarl damage last time, we kind of need the Gunk Shot. Like we need to double up to KO the Flutter Mane, so I think I'm going to go double with a Gunk Shot Thunderbolt. Hope that's not a mistake. Because with the light screen and the Snarl, like, I think going for another Eerie Impulse is just greedy. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Beautiful. Oh, this is so good. Special attack drop, that's okay. I'm going for chip damage. Oh my god, I just crit. Oh no, I feel dirty. And I hit the Gunk Shot. No. I was hoping for a clean game. But you know what? We take those. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? No, never mind. It's okay. I've just realised what happened there. Like, that's a perfectly fine turn because the crit didn't matter because the Gunk Shot landed. The gunk shot from game 1 shows that that was almost a one-shot, so all I needed was chip damage to the Thunderbolt. So yeah, the crit does suck, of course, but like, it didn't make any difference in how that turn went, you know, so yeah, I'm good with that. I wonder if the Indeedee has after you. I'm so curious. Obviously you can't go for it at the moment because of the Shadow Ball, but yeah, I think we just go for the Eerie Impulse into Torkoal and go for Snarl again. Like, I'm not too worried here. The one thing I should probably respect though is potential Leafeon in the back. Should be a little bit careful of that. Maybe like go for a Gunk Shot to cover that kind of switch in. Like, why go for Snarls when I can just delete Indeedee right here now, you know? I wouldn't mind getting a Snarl drop on the Torkoal though, just for damage plus another drop. So no, I'll do that this turn, but man, if the Leafeon comes in, I'm gonna be upsetting myself here. No, that's Togs, you know what, that's fine. This is exactly what this Duel was meant to do. If Kira brings all her special attackers, then if we can just enable ourselves on the field like this, then we can just stop damage and just tank everything. Like, this is gross, you know? Look at that, that was an eruption from a Torkoal. Wow. Ori Impulse Tox, why not? Is there any harm in just keep going for Snarl? Because of course, while the Snarl is nice, I may want to just go for big damage as well. But I don't want to get greedy with the Snarls either, you know? I think it's worth just going for big damage here. I'm going to Gunk Shot the Torkoal. Because the Torkoal does not want to be here after all those drops, so if the Indeedee comes in, then I'm going to catch it with the Gunk Shot, so yeah, let's see. I've pinned Akira with the damage mitigation here, so... This is Terra Grounds. Definitely what you need right now. I wonder if Jolteon survives this. I mean, we've got Light Screen and Eerie Impulses going off, so I think we do. I know it's specs, but I don't know, let's see. Do you take? What's the target? I assume Jolteon's the first one to go, but no, it's Gunting, okay. Oh, there's the crit. You know what? Fair enough. No, that is an important crit, but you know what? That's what kicks Kira back in the games. You know what? It's okay. That is unideal though, have to say. Oh man, if I just got that Gunk Shot off, that would have been great, but now the Indeedees can go for an attack, so... Not as ideal, I have to say. Skuntank going down there is really bad, actually. I could just go for Noivern. I don't hate that, to be honest. Especially because it's like scarfed into going for the Terra Blast, so it means that the Tox can't touch Noivern. Oh, it's... Yeah, sorry. No, because I'm looking at them left to right, I was like, wait, Specs and Indeedee? What? But no. I knew all this based off this, what I'd seen before. What's more of a target here? I'm just thinking like my backline, but Toxtricity is definitely the bigger threat, but of course if it switches out, like, do I care? I think we do still click Eerie Impulse, to be honest. It's probably going for Tailwind now as well, though. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, because, like, sure, it switches out, but then we get an Eerie Impulse on the Torkoal as well, so, you know, it's not the worst. Psychic into Noivern makes sense. I could have protected there, but I'm okay with doing this still. Off goes the Tailwind. That you just Torkoal for the time being. When this goes away, that's really good for me, to be honest. That means, as it led, that means, yeah, we've got 3 turns left of Light Screen. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if Draco Meteor will KO Indeedee, but I think it's worth swinging here. So I'm going to go for Thunderbolt plus Draco, I think. Yeah, I don't mind that. If I can just get a KO Indeedee, then I get it down to 2 Mons, and then we can just hopefully keep things pinned with the Eerie Impulse from there. And yeah, with that range, like, Thunderbolt will definitely KOs, I think, so... Cool. And I really hope Jolteon survives this turn to get one more Eerie Impulse off. That would be really ideal if possible. Oh no, it's another crit! Ah, damn it! Well, you know what? This is how this strat fails. If I just get crit over and over. You know, it's not every turn, but it's half the turns. This is not going exactly as I wanted, have to say. It's interesting. Okay. I don't want to play this now, because we just got a Dragapults drop as well. Like, I'm kind of forced to go for the... Oh man, like, I have to go for the Terror, I think, and make it rain. And just hope for the best. Like, I need to KO Tox this turn, it has to happen. I could protect the Golden Go, but if I get wrong and, like, the Tox goes for, like, Overdrive or something, which kind of makes more sense considering the board state, like... The Nova goes down, then I'm screwed, you know, so... I think we just swing and hope for the best. Still going for Terra Fire, obviously to deal with Torkoal's attack. And sure, Earth Power could come out, but it could be an Eruption or Heat Wave as well, so... It's my best Terra at this point, I might as well. Let's see. Do hit, thank goodness, how much damage? Not bad, does make it rain KO. This is massive right now. Please. Oh, okay, good. Whew. I know Tox isn't that bulky, but like, when you're not confident in the calcs, you just doubt yourself. Okay, let's see if Torkoal crits again with Earth Power or whatever it's going for. I believe in a crit we should survive at this point. Yeah, there we go, beautiful. Ooh. Well, that was a lot dicier than it could have been, that's for sure. I might just go for Dragapults Shadow Ball at this point. Go for Nasty Plots just feels unnecessary, so... And I think Golden Go is going to clean the field here. There we go. We're into semis, everyone. Wow. GG's, Kira. Wow, that was intense. Those crits really gave you a run for my money there. Wow. I think you played it really well. Like, you were in such a pin position, so you just played to your outs so perfectly there. Like, there's not much you can do other than just switch out accordingly and just hope for big damage with what you went for. So yeah, well played for sure. And yeah, it was a pleasure. But yeah, we are into top 4, everyone. Very exciting. I have no idea what the results of any of the other games are yet. So I believe in our bracket for the top cut, it's either going to be Richie or the Grichet. So that's going to be a rematch, which is going to be very interesting for sure. It's quite fun to play against someone in the Uva division this time around. So, but yeah, we've got back into the Naranja division for our top 4 match. So yeah, I have no idea who I'd rather face, but whoever the opponent's going to be, I'm sure it's going to be a banger. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the match, and yeah, I really hope you join me for the next one. So thank you very much for watching. Take care, everyone.